everybody, this is again Ivan Cooking Adventures. Today we actually gonna cook some food that is actually pre-cooked because we actually are on times that we have to stay at home and we actually purchase a lot of food to eat in the house. So sometimes we don't know what to do with it, or sometimes we don't know how to make something good out of canned food or frozen food, frozen stuff. That is actually hard for us to make the family, to feed the family with a nice meal. So in times that we have to stay at home or we don't know what to do with the food that we had at home, we're gonna show you a nice meal that we're gonna do today. We actually frozen food and canned food. So what we're gonna do today is a nice comfort food for your kids that they're gonna love it when they see this. We're gonna make some frozen taquitos with actually canned beans, and we're gonna make some fresh Pico De Gallo and fresh guacamole, and we're gonna actually accompany that with some cheese and some chicken. The chicken actually is frozen too, so we actually have purchased it for a couple of brands, the stuff that we have. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna show you how to turn something frozen in something already processed into a nice, good meal. So, as you can see here, we have some frozen taquitos, you see, frozen. So we have also some frozen chicken, look, frozen. And we're gonna do some Pico De Gallo here with some chopped onions, chopped tomatoes, a little bit of chopped cilantro, and we're gonna do some guacamole too. So we're gonna add a little bit of lime. So we're also gonna use the canned beans. So it doesn't have the brand here because I peel off the label because I'm not getting paid for any advertisement now, but when I do, I will leave the label here. So this is a canned bean, also black beans that actually comes actually already seasoned with olive oil and garlic and a little bit of onion. So you don't need to do anything, just buy it like that. You just go to the supermarket and get it like that. Oh, if you want, you can get a regular canned beans, but you're gonna have to season in your own way. So to season the chicken, we're gonna use some powder ingredients here. So I have here a little bit of cumin, I have oregano, I have chili powder, smoked paprika, and chili pepper, and yes, chili peppers. And we're just gonna saute the chicken with a little bit of olive oil, and we're gonna end it up seasoning with a little bit of salt, sea salt, and a little bit of pepper. So I hope you enjoy this meal because it's gonna be so wonderful, that easy to do, even if it's not time when you're staying at home, and even in times that your kids that you don't know what to give to your kids, you do something like this, and it's gonna be a nice meal for them. I hope you enjoy it, and you're gonna see how I'm gonna prepare this for you now. So start by actually putting the taquitos oven here. Whenever, how many taquitos that you want. I actually do 3 or 4 per servings, depending on how hungry are your kids. So just put at least 25 minutes, 350 degrees, and just leave it there until they become crispy. Then start by chopping the chicken so you can season the chicken, so you can start sauteing your chicken for your nice dinner. I don't normally do this kind of meal because I don't like to use canned food and stuff like that, and then processed food. But since we are times now that we were forced to buy a lot of canned stuff just in case of emergency, and actually utilizing these type of food in order to cook something good for you guys. So now that you have the chicken there already chopped, wash your hands for cross-contamination, right? Dry it, and then season well with a little bit of sea salt, that's enough, and pepper. Also add a little bit of the dry ingredients there, right? and then mix it well. You can use a spoon if you want, or you can use your hand, anything you want. But if you use your hands, you're gonna have to wash your hands again. Every time you touch the chicken, you have to wash your hands for the cross-contamination. So, again, washing my hands. So now, what we're gonna do is, we're actually gonna put it in a saucepan, in a frying pan, with a little bit of olive oil. I normally leave this for at least half an hour in the fridge, so actually it start getting flavors inside the chicken. But since this is a fast recipe for your kids, and it's actually out of frozen food and canned food, I don't think you're gonna get much flavor out of it. We're just trying to make something good for your family members. So now let's just actually turn this on and leave this on the side. While it's that on the side, we're going to actually start warming the canned beans. I normally wash this on top, because you don't know from the supermarkets so much dirt that is there that you don't know if you're gonna get contaminated with something. So just wash it with water. And you see black beans, it already have olive oil, it already have seasoned there, garlic, onions, and a little bit of sea salt. So leave it there, lower the fire, because the fire was too high. I actually burned my fingers a little bit, but that's okay. So you lower the fire a little bit, because you don't need that much fire for that, because that's already pre-cooked there. So now that this is actually a little bit hot, just add a little bit of olive oil. Get spoon and actually add the chicken. See? Chicken starts sizzling immediately in the hot oil. So we have the chicken going. We have the canned beans going there. Warm it up. So what we're gonna do now is actually start making the Pico De Gallo and the guacamole. We're gonna wash our station, because we already did the chicken there. We're gonna wash our knife as well. Here we go. And now we're gonna start by doing our guacamole. Just mash the guacamole, the avocado, a little bit. Just like that. See? Don't smash it too much, because you want it to have a little bit of chunk, like always. If you want, you can actually check my channel, that I actually have a nice video there on how to do a nice guacamole with actually fresh tortilla chips that your kids also gonna enjoy. So add a little bit of chopped onions, a little bit of chopped tomatoes, cilantro, lime. There you go, lime juice there. So lime juice will prevent the guacamole to turn black. So the more lime juice you add it, the less your guacamole will turn black the next day if you leave it till the next day. So a little bit of sea salt on top to your taste, and then mix it well. There you go. We have a nice guacamole there. So now let's go with the Pico De Gallo. Very easy. Just add the chopped onions to the chopped tomatoes, add a little bit of cilantro, and then lime juice. Sometimes I actually use a little bit of balsamic vinegar, so actually make it a little bit sweet. but we're only gonna use the lime today. So that's our Pico de Gallo right there. You can use the same thing. You just mix them up well, and that's it. There you go. Nice Pico de Gallo there. So this is done. So let's go back now to our chicken. You see, our chicken is getting done. See, it's almost done. It's very easy to do recipe. The recipe is actually very easy to do. See, got the beans going hot. Chicken almost done. The taquitos are in the oven, in the toaster oven, getting hot, getting crispy. See how the chicken is turning color already, and it has some taste. So let's see. Delicious. It actually need a little bit of more salt. Sometimes if you need more salt, just add it. And a little bit of citrus. You can add a little bit if you want beforehand or actually after. Oops. And we have our chicken almost done. Let's see now. Now we're talking. Now it's good. Delicious. Look at the beans. The beans are almost done. So this chicken, you don't want to overcook it. Just lower the fire. So now, see, the taquitos are already done. You see, they're already hot. Sorry, they're already hot. So now we're gonna start building our plate. We can use the same bowl that we have here. And we're actually gonna add 4 taquitos there in the middle. Right there, 4 or 5 taquitos. There you go. As many as you want. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the beans here. Beans that are already done. That spoon. I have so many things in this drawer that is crazy. But since I cook a lot, I like to actually have a lot of gadgets. So what we do here is we actually add the beans in the middle. See how nice it is? Beans in the middle. Boom. So now we're gonna bring the chicken. Boom. To put it on top. Look how nice is this plate. Boom. It was just made out of frozen stuff. Chicken, cheese. Melt the cheese on top. It's gonna melt because the chicken is hot. So now we're gonna add a little bit of Pico de Gallo on the side like this. You see? It's crazy, huh? Crazy good. And then you get a spoon so we could add a nice guacamole just on top. Look, how wonderful is this? Just look at that baby. And it was done maybe in less than 15 minutes for your family. Look, a nice meal from frozen stuff or canned stuff that you actually can do at home with no problem. Nice, fresh guacamole, fresh Pico de Gallo with frozen taquitos, frozen chicken, and canned beans. You can't beat that. I believe your family members or kids will enjoy this to the fullest. This is from Ivan Cooking Adventures. If you like this recipe and you want to see more of our recipes, just subscribe to our channel and enjoy. So now, the moment of truth is actually now to see how this tastes. Get a little bit of taquito like this. A little bit of chicken, guacamole, a little bit of Pico De Gallo, and a little bit of guacamole. Look at that bite. Look at that bite. It's a nice bite with everything. Restaurant quality meal from the comfort of your home. Thank you and enjoy watching all of our other videos.